I'm the Anglo Librarian and I've just finished reading the Doctor Who book! Okay, I need to calm down. Hi, I'm the Anglo Librarian and I've just finished reading Alastair Reynolds' Harvest of Time, which is a Doctor Who book! Yeesh, you'd think I'd love Doctor Who or something, wouldn't you? I do! So the book is set around the third incarnation of the Doctor, and it's set during his exile to Earth, and it features people such as Joe Grant, Brigadier Lethbridge Stewart, and a few unit regulars such as Benton and Yates. The whole thing kicks off with the disappearance of an entire oil rig and its crew, and the one survivor claims that the ocean opened up and vanished. At the same time, larger and larger amounts of small metallic crab-like creatures are emerging along the coasts of England, and they all have the ability to take control of humans and animals alike. Then people start forgetting who the Master is. But that's okay, because he's in prison. Or is he? Actually, he is in prison, and as units struggle to hold on to their memories of the Master, the Doctor starts to realise that somehow the Master is being slowly unstitched from time itself. Now, the Doctor and the Master may be the oldest of foes, but they're also the oldest of friends. And it looks like the only way to save the world is to break the Master out of prison, team up with him, and save his life. Now, this book focuses heavily on the love-hate relationship that exists between the two Time Lords. Should the Doctor save his nemesis? Or should he leave him in the deadly claws of an ancient and powerful species? Now, we can all agree that this dilemma must have been extremely difficult for them to overcome, especially when we've all had those times when feelings of love and hate, like and dislike, have existed at the same time. I know I do. For starters, I really enjoyed this book. I couldn't put it down. Technically, I still haven't, but I really hate the cover. My God, is it dull! Hang on, that last bit came uncomfortably close to actually reviewing the book. I better move along. Quickly now. I love getting my hair cut. Okay, maybe love is too strong of a word, but I like it. Well, tolerate's probably a better word for it, but I do enjoy no longer having to walk around with some Wurzel Gummidge hair on my head. So, a haircut results in a less scruffy librarian, which can only be a good thing. However, a haircut also reveals just how far back my hairline has receded, which is bad. Oh, so bad. What? Also, haircuts result in naked ears, which lead to a cold librarian, which is never a good thing. Am I seriously making a video where I talk about my hair? I haven't felt this gay for a very long time. Speaking of making videos, it's something that I both enjoy and thoroughly despise. I'm not a natural in front of the camera. I clam up, I become self-conscious, and I fumble over the script. Gasps all around, shock, horror. He doesn't like being in front of the camera. He's not comfortable. He doesn't feel at home. He's going on and on and on because he's realised that bringing it up whilst filming has made him feel even more self-conscious. Oh no! On the flip side, I enjoy writing the scripts. I kind of enjoy being on the interweb. And I really enjoy all the interaction I have with the fans. I'm laughing because that doesn't happen. What other examples are there? I love and hate ginger beer. It's delicious, I love it, but too much of a good thing makes me feel a little bit iffy. Unless it's chocolate. It's an Anglo-Librarian fact that there's no such thing as too much chocolate. How about socialising? Another good example of ambiguity. I like being amongst friends, but whenever I am, part of me always yearns to go back home and be on my own, to have the freedom to do what I want to do and not have to put any effort in. And quite often when I am on my own, I quickly find myself becoming bored and lonely and kind of wish that I was around friends. First world problems right there, folks. First world problems. I love and hate my co-workers. Actually, I hate most of them. Forget that bit. I really didn't like the fact that I had to move to Essex a few years ago. I had to move away from my family, away from my friends, away from everything I've ever known. But then again, things have been on the up and up since I did move. I've got better employment, I've got a better income, I've made some decentish friends. So it's kind of a mixed bag really. I like and hate what's happened. Actually, let's go back to the whole social thing because I've just remembered a really good example. A while back, I saw through friends on Facebook that people were trying to organise a school reunion for my leaving year. They tagged everyone they could think of in this post and then they'd asked everyone who'd been tagged to tag other people that they'd forgot to tag. I just said tagged way too many times in one sentence. And I'm about to say it again because guess what? That's right, I wasn't tagged. Not even by the people from school who I'm still friends with. Now, as you can imagine, I was more than a little peeved about this situation. I mean, of all people, me, forgotten. I know, right? It's pretty surprising. And angry though I was, it is in my name after all, I was also rather delighted. But why, librarian man? Tell us why you were so happy at being forgotten. Because I wouldn't have attended even if I'd have been paid to. I mean, what's the fucking point in a school reunion anyway? You go all the way back to the hellhole where you spent most of your teenage years to make idle chit-chat with people who you didn't like then and certainly don't give a fuck about now. These people are not your friends. If they were, you'd have put some effort in over the years to stay in touch ever since you left that prison. I mean, it's not like staying in touch with people is difficult. We live in the age of social media. In fact, who even needs reunions anymore when Facebook exists? It's the perfect stalking tool. And I've only just now realised how creepy that sounds. Put the creepiness to one side for now, because you all know that I'm right. In fact, I'd go as far as saying that it's an Anglo-Librarian fact that we've all done it. You type in the name of someone from your school days, and hey presto, there they are. Simple as that. The popular girls have 4 kids. The sporty lads are now all fat and unemployed. The school studs are now all camp. The school bikes are now, well, they're still sluts. And the racist bullies are now police officers. And the nerdy social outcast spends his time making YouTube videos which no one watches. Yeah, another reason why I hate making these fucking things. Do you know what? I've had enough of this. Turn that off. I'm so sick of this.